So we have the new bin, but we better do a bit of work on this old one. We've sold it to a mate of mine, and I just got to see to this motor. It just needs a bit of freeing up on the what do you call it, throttle mechanism, I guess. Not sure the exact technical term on these, but I can clearly see what's wrong. Just wants a bit of work, free it up, and then it should go back to working properly, governing the governor, I guess. Yeah, so we'll do that. Probably the first objective, we've got that's nice and free now. Wasn't like that, and I took it apart. That's good, real free. Excellent. Well, when I did the trailer up, but what do you think of the bin?
Is it because you were getting a new truck?
Or what do you think of the bin, Kate?
Maybe I can see it more better. It's so shiny.
So shiny, is it?
Yeah, because it's not dirty.
Oh, that's good. That's good it's not dirty.
And it has a bigger picture.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh dear. Yeah. Hardly a cloud in the sky here. Still dry AF. See? Nothing. So, we're not looking for a lot of rain yet, but maybe in about 3 or 4 weeks' time, if you could send some of that stuff down this way, it'd be wonderful. Are you cleaning up, Claude?
Yeah.
I see. So listen to that old Bedford purr. Yeah, so we're just looking through here. Wow, that's some age on that. Maybe we keep that. There's no such thing as Ford in a tractor anymore. But I think we've got a New Holland one. And they themselves would be pretty old too. But with hydraulic field, I'm pretty sure this is for the 6700. Change every 300 hours. Well, that's been happening. Anyway, we better do it. We'll do it as part of our thing. Nice. Yeah, nice. Well, what are we doing now, fella? I think we're going to change the oil in the thick rear end of this tractor. I ought to get my OnlyFans going. You know, look at that thick rear end. Doesn't that get you excited? Oh wow, just got all lubed up and all that. So yeah. Anyway, it's been a while since this oil's been changed. I'm sure it's well overdue, so we better do it. I mean, this tractor doesn't do a lot of heavy work now, but also found a new washer bottle in the shed too. I should put that on. That's been deteriorated for probably, it's been like that for years. That old plastic. Anyway, let's find our plug. Was under here somewhere. I think it's just under there. I don't know. We'll find it and we'll work it out. Could be fun. Well, that's kind of a pain. I have just spoken to the guru, Mr. Denton, who we bought this tractor off of 47 years ago, or nearly 47 years ago. Apparently I do have to take the drawbar off to get to all the drain plugs. So won't that be fun? I'm glad they think that through a little bit better now. Isn't that right, fella? You're being very helpful. Alrighty. I don't know if you can see, but we've got the drawer. Had to take the lot off. Not even just the hanger, because the front one's in the row to the other second plug. So that's a clever design, that is. Real clever. Anyway, we got it off. I'll show you in the morning when you can see it. So, this is what we have. Drawbar removed now, you can see it this morning. So we have one plug right under the drawbar hanger, and then the other one's sort of just obscured by the pull point, I guess you'd call that. And the third one is up the front, but yeah, wow. Wouldn't mind having a word with engineers over that. Great, reliable tractors, but having to remove the drawbar to change the hydraulic oil, not the best. But yes, I've heard it said an engineer will climb over a mountain of models to screw a mechanic. Side, that needs cleaning out. I often thought that was oil leaking out of the PTO, but maybe this plug just seeps a little bit over the time. That might be. Looks nice and clean under there, I'm sure. Wonderful. Right, that one wasn't all that tight. The other one was super tight. The one with the square fitting, square head. This one not. So that answers probably where some of the oil went. It always has a bit of a leak there, and I always attributed it to dribbling a little bit out of the PTO, but we fixed that seal. I mean, there's a little bit of oil obviously there, but the underneath seeping out a little bit there where you can't get to it. So that's great. Wonderful design. But anyway, on a plus side, well, better not speak too soon, but so far with the two I've drained, there's been no metal filings or anything untoward like that. So that's been good thus far. Another note, something we do now when we change oil like this, and we want to capture it. It's a very noisy cord. We put it in old chemical drums, and there's no ambiguity about the fact that it's not fresh oil. We know it's old oil, and we don't make the mistake of assuming we've got oil and we don't. Right, while we're waiting for it to drain fully, we'll change this fuel filter, or have a go at it at least. Could be fun. They say you're supposed to crack open the lines and do all sorts of crap, but that seems very unnecessary to me. I think we'll just bleed it through the fuel pump and that should be enough, I hope. I'm told by the guru that should be fine, so we'll see how we go. Now for guess the O-ring. They only need about, what is it, 3? No, maybe that's a different setup. I guess it's a multiple use one with glass bowls and all sorts of things. This one doesn't have a glass bowl, so I guess that's why we only use 2. Anyway, we'll work it out. I'm sure we will. Alrighty, well that took a bit longer than I expected. Quite a warm afternoon too. Plenty of oil in there to start it. Plenty of oil now. But there's got to fill the filter and that, so it should be about right. It was a bit of an ordeal working out which of my drums were new oil and which weren't. So that was a bit of fun, but we found enough. Found enough of the proper stuff, so that's good. And then I had some other oil, but that actually was a lot thicker. So I think we got there in the end. 80W90, I think that's what they recommend. Something around that 90 SAE, I think was the standard years ago. Something like that. Anyway. A bit different to modern tractors with CVTs and clutch packs and power shifts and all that. When you use like a thin oil, like a 10W30, I think. It's real thin. It's almost like sewing machine oil. This stuff, the proper stuff. Nice. Now for the proverbial moment of truth. Plenty of engine oil. We'll just see whether we bled the fuel system okay. And then we'll try and fill the filter up. Don't worry, Cord, we're not going anywhere. Not going anywhere, just starting it, okay? Just going to start it and see if it could be fun. Well, that hasn't stalled on me yet. That's good. No lights. That's good. So, I might have decided to spend a bit of time in my sandblasting helmet. That's not so good. So anyway, I've got to wash this out. I was he dropped out. But anyway, we'll disinfect inside the helmet, wash this, it'll dry, be all good, I hope. One looks bloated. Give me a barley, good lord. So we'll just try, it might be a bit of an old wives' remedy, but we've got a bit of baking soda and water. Supposed to help relieve things inside, maybe. Alrighty, now we've fixed where that island is too. That wasn't in the wrong spot either. That's much betterer. Way more gooder. Very good indeed. Let's see how this stops. Yep, it seems pretty good to me. Alright. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Look at that. Nice and free, like it should be. Well, hopefully we've fixed the issues with this motor.
In this spin.
Indeed it is.
It's because this spin's rusty.
Well, it's not that rusty, but I just got a sandblast inside it for the new buyer, my friend. We've got our parts. We'll get our other things together, and we'll guess we better get to work and get it put back together and see if it works.
Dado,
Yes.
I think I might have to not eat my egg
Oh,
because there's no bin hands here.
oh, that's okay. The moment of truth. I've still got to find something to fix this little choke. It needs a little bit of wire or spring or something for that. But be that as it may, we'll see if this works. I see we're leaking a bit of fuel somewhere there. Interesting. Anyway. Jeez, that's flying like a machine. Something's not right. A dead sheep to move. We have a bucket and we've got a truck in the way for the other tractor. Actually, it might be a bad idea to give this a spin before I put the pull back on. Make sure there's no leaks. Because once that's covered in, we're not getting to it for a long time. And also this one's a good clean up before it goes back. All purring along nicely there, no leaks out of the filter or where at the bead screw. Don't think there's any leaks underneath. Swapped our dead sheep over in the rubbish there. Poor fella. Alright. Well, we just moved this cedar up with a view to pulling the new truck and bin in the shed out of the warm weather. It's going to be like bloody 34 or 35 the next couple of days. Unbelievable. Let's see if this thing works too while we've hooked it up. Well, we got it in here. That's good. It's out of the weather, out of the sun. We got some alterations. Got to pull it back, put the insertion rubber on. We got so many jobs. We got more jobs to do in the next 2 or 3 weeks than you can shake a big giant job thing at. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, that's an interesting one. Doesn't want to let go. I've never had, I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's not quite going all the way in. A bit more RP7. That's a weird one. Well, we got there. Far out. Anyway, let's get this rubbish away.